It's you, girl!
The internet home!
And for today's video, mga curls, this video is gonna probably be my favorite kasi ang dami sa inyo makarelate since summer is coming up, may mga pawisin dyan, or parang ayaw niyo feeling magmukhang maasim. Girl, I got it. I nailed it down. This is gonna be your guide, the tips and tricks I'm gonna share on how you cannot look maasim and not smell maasim and just not be maasim in general, you know? Toxic Filipino men. In short. Charot. Here in this video, most of them are affordable, may expensive, but I'm gonna give you options. Skincare, hair care, body care, fragrance, even lifestyle care. I'm gonna share you some tips. This is also sweat-proof, summer-proof, sex-proof. Alam nyo, I'll be your big ate. I'll be very blunt. I'm a fucking adult, so let me just talk about it, okay? If you're insecure, if you're self-conscious about yourself, you just don't want to feel like, I'm not ready, blah. This video is definitely for you. And of course, small girls, in case you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe down below. Hit that bell notification icon so you're always notified. And lastly, small girls, I'll be leaving all my social media links over here. So without further ado, small girls, let's get started! Alright, mga curls, I have my makeup all in here. Alam nyo, I just want to share. I have this case. It's like this, and then there's a light, and then it changed temperatures. So cute, right? What I usually do is I keep my makeup here, and then it even has this like little place for your brushes, and then I have all my makeup here. You know what? Here's my tip when it comes to storing your makeup. We all like vanities, we all like cabinets, they're cute and shit, but let's be fucking for real. Packing makeup sucks. And if you're the type of person who travels a lot or you go from one place to another, it's like annoying, you know? The last thing I want to do is stress on packing my makeup, packing my skincare, and packing my clothes. You know what I do? Meron akong isang case for my skincare. Small sample size, matic. I'll just leave it there. Won't touch it. It's in my maleta. Pero from a day-to-day basis, we have to use our makeup, right? So I usually keep them in this container. Even if it's in my makeup vanity, nandito lang siya so that, okay, we're going to another country, we're going to another place. It's there. Grab it, put it in your maleta, you're good. Easy as that. No thinking about stress, no thinking what I'm gonna bring. Ew, stress is like ugly. I don't glorify stress. Stress is normal, but too much stress is not normal. Alright, so I better shut up. So if you guys are interested, I'll link it down below. For the contact lens naman, it's not necessary. I just want it to look cute. By all means, if you're interested in this contact lens, it just adds a little sparkle sa eyes mo, no? I'll just link it also. So, when it comes to my skincare, I'll give you options. My expensive, my affordable. On this side is the expensive because it's a good side, bitch. And then this is the affordable. So after ko makilamos, maligo, and style my hair, and then I'm gonna do my makeup. This, by the way, doesn't have foundation or skin tint kasi I hate wearing foundation or skin tint if I go to the beach or mainit. Like, ugh, no. If you're looking for a tutorial with foundation and skin tint, this is not for you. I'm sorry. But this is for my girlies who just hate makeup. On this side, we're gonna be using expensive. So I normally use this one. This is the Nambusan Serum Mild Green Soothing. This is super nice. Like you can see, super bawas na siya. Not sponsored ha. It's super light. When it comes to my skin, I'm very oily. Pero oh my god, may tip ako para hindi ka maging oily, girl. I'll share it sa end of the video what I've been doing. Hindi ako pawisin. I know, so weird. I use this to prep my skin. It's super light, it's hydrating, and then it calms down my redness. Tsaka ano, it makes my skin less oily. Normally when it comes to mornings, I don't use cream products. I use anything that's super light to skin because I hate the discomfort of skincare. It's called skincare, not skin weight, bitch. I don't know why some influencers, they recommend a shit ton of products in the morning, and I'm like, babes, where are you going? Oh my god, let's be fucking for real. You're just gonna lay on bed all day being privileged. Fucking bitch. Oh my god. Alam nyo, I just want to share, if I talk like this, I've been taking ashwagandha and then this like mushroom supplement. It has reishi and I'm like so calm, but I'm so smart. So kung prangka ako, I'm sorry. Yeah, babes. That's my whole aesthetic, you know? Pagdating sa affordable side, I use this one. This is Derma Republic Alpha Arbutin Niacinamide Hyaluronic Acids Dark Spot Corrector. If you have dark spots, I'm telling you, this is the best serum that's super affordable kasi when I was starting my fitness journey, yun nga, I don't know what's the right protein shake. I don't know what to take. I didn't even heard about whey isolates. Wait, let me just take off this ring. Lagi ako nagkaka-pimple. I swear. Ito, ano to eh. I don't know why, ba't ako nagka-pimple dyan. Siguro sa kaka-sunglasses din. I need to like clean my sunglasses. Lagi ako nagkaka-pimple sa back and I was like, oh my god, this is not normal. This is disgusting. This doesn't look cute. So yun, I went back to using this and lo and behold, tapos pag nagkaka-pimple ka sa whey protein, alam mo yung tipo, ang lalaki niya pa. Umiitim. Hindi siya nagiging nana eh. Hindi siya nagiging pustule. just gets black. So that's what I use. Then after that, after skincare, I keep it very light. I just use this one. This is Lux Organic Shine Free 3 Matte Mist. I don't know if they changed anything about this, pero it makes my skin so oil and shine free. I tried this dati, di ba may old packaging sila? I don't know if it's still the same. For me ha, now that I'm in my spiritual awakening and I'm in my ashwagandha era, I'm like, okay naman siya. Now it's really good. It's like even better. So I don't know if they changed anything about it. Then moving on, we have sunscreen. On the expensive side, I normally use this one, which I don't always use this because like it's so small. This is the Happy Skin Hyaluronic Acid Sunscreen Serum. I always use this if I wear makeup. But I'll be fucking for real, okay? For what it is, it's a really good sunscreen. Ang ganda niya with base, but for me, this is like sunscreen for privileged people because, geez, it's so expensive for this amount. So I only use this if I wear makeup, tas kung lalabas, and if I want to feel special, you know? Kasi sobrang bango niya. Kung maubos to, I'm gonna buy it, babes, because it's so good. And by the way, when it comes to sunscreen, I don't put it on my eye area. I also noticed my under eyes, my whole panda eyes got lighter. I'll share what I normally use. Well, nasa Instagram ko, may highlight doon. You can check it out what I normally do. But one of the things I stopped doing is putting sunscreen on my eye area, and then I wear sunglasses all the fucking time. I always have sunglasses sa bag ko, always. Kasi it protects your eyes from the sun. And sometimes when the sun hits your eyes, we squint. Gumaganon tayo. That can create crow's feet. It's much better just block off the sun. Let's not always depend on skincare. Sometimes we need to move, bitch. Don't be fucking dependent, you fucking needy shit. Ay, sobrang ganda nito, but it's just expensive. For the affordable side, I normally use this one. This is BLK. I always also use this when I go to the gym or I just have to go out and nagmamadali ako. I use BLK Sheer Primer Sunscreen. This is so good. By the way, abangan nyo din soon. I'm planning to do a best and worst sunscreen. There's so many sunscreens right now that are so hype and some sucks. So what I like about this, you can see it blurred my skin. This is Happy Skin, so dewy and fresh, and then this is so matte. Tapos super affordable lang niya. And then this is last long. What I like about the BLK, it's lightweight and it's easy to use. You know what I mean? Like parang just put it there. Just apply it on your skin. You can see the difference right away, oh. So if you're going for affordable, use the BLK. Depending on the weather nga pala. I always use the BLK pag lalabas ako tapos alam ko mainit and it's humid and it's just overall hot and I hate it. Pero if it's like moody yung weather, medyo uulan, tapos medyo aaraw, I use this one. This is Skin 1004 Centella Hyalucica Water Fit Sunscreen. It's moisturizing enough to keep my skin moistured, but it's light enough for the weather. Either the BLK or ito for affordable. Kasi, babes, I think it's like $8.99, $9.99. Just for this much, but girl, I mean, I'll be fucking for real, babes. I love it. That's why I use it only on special occasions. In the morning, of course, like brunch with friends and family. Whew! Look at that. Depending on you if you like this or this. Alright, so skincare is done. Let's do makeup. I'm gonna show you some products I use. Ito, expensive and mura. Because I've been trying new makeup that I've been super happy with. I'll skip the base makeup because I don't like wearing skin tint or foundation pag mainit. You know what I would normally wear? Baby powder. Yeah, I'll be fucking for real. Baby powder. I go straight in with concealer. One of the concealers I've been loving lately. This is the Kosa Skin Reveal Concealer. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is 6.2 and 6.0. I'll put this on my under eye. I've been resisting this concealer for so long. Like I was like, you know what? I'm good with local brands. Okay na ako. But then I tried this and oh my gosh, it's so good. Hindi siya nagka-crease. Mukha siyang balat. Tapos hindi ka mukha naka-makeup. And it lasts so long. Ginamit ko pa nga ito sa gym. Hindi siya natatanggal, girl. I use 6.2 muna. This is like medium tone with peach undertones. I just use this on my redness, on my dark circles. This is also gonna be like my 2-in-1 ano ko na din, color corrector. I'm also gonna use this concealer to conceal this pimple over here because it's not cute. The reason why I got this concealer is si Lynn, when I was as a spokesperson ng Pond's, she used this concealer on me and grabe, hindi talaga siya nag-crease, girl. It looks so fresh. For the affordable side, I start off first with a color corrector. My favorite is Izzy & Co. PT4. I just put like a tint of color, ganyan lang. Kasi I'll be layering 3 concealers, so yeah. Then I take this brush. For the color corrector, I use this one. It's like a concealer buffer brush. Alam nyo, moving forward, I don't know kung napansin nyo for the longest time sa YouTube career ko, never ako nag-link ng brushes. I'll make it a habit to link brushes because, oh my god, brushes, life-changing, you guys. I'm not a sponge girly anymore because sponges are hassle. You have to wet it and then sometimes it absorbs product. Just fucking use brush. Easy. Just paint it on, you're done. I use a color corrector first and then I take my concealer concealer sa Izzy & Co. My Izzy & Co concealer, like my exact shade, parang ganitong Kosas, is actually OT4. Kasi I had the time to like swatch all the shades again on my face. I was bored. So I just found out OT4 is like, diba? My exact shade. So I just use that on my under eye and here. And if you notice, mas full coverage pa ngayong Kosas compared to Izzy & Co. Then after that, I take my concealer brush. This is a revelation I found when I had my makeup done kay Lynn. She has this kind of brush. Ganito siya. They call it a thumb brush. It mimics you doing this. Kasi look. Right? So smart. And it's fluffy that you can just brush the concealer out of your face. Ayun o. Oh. Diba? Ang ganda nito. And it's not hard. Hindi siya sturdy. Sobrang lambot niya. So you can blend your concealer seamlessly. Hindi ka mukha naka-makeup. And if you're gonna be asking me, Johnny, why don't you just fucking use your nails? Babes, look at my fucking nails. Couldn't be me, babes. Leave me alone. I just blend it with a brush. Then yung effect ng Kosas concealer, oh. Mukha talaga siyang balat. And then if you set it with powder, it does not move and it looks like skin. When it comes to my concealer, di ba medyo madami siya? I spread it sa buong face ko. Ginaganyan ko siya so that whatever's left of the concealer, it just covers my skin. But it doesn't necessarily add coverage. It's just making my skin look like I had 8 hours of sleep, which I had because you have to get 8 hours of sleep. I'm also at the point I track my sleep here. This is a Realme watch. Yeah, Realme sponsor me, bitch. I'm not sponsored with Realme. I just bought it. Ganda niya. Actually, I would recommend. See, look at the skin. It's not perfect, but you're wearing makeup and it's not obvious, and that's my goal. And then after that, I highlight my dark circles over here. I use 6.0. I put dots like this, like nye, and there. And then I'll just highlight that area later. Again, with the brush, we're gonna do this. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be asking, oh my god, that's gonna mix the concealers. Babes, I did not anticipate I'm gonna be using 2 brands to film this, so I only have one of this brush, so leave me alone. So I'm just gonna blend the Izzy & Co concealer. Yeah, you know what? As much as I love the Izzy & Co concealer for years, Kosas though, grabe yung Kosas, ang ganda. Actually, nga mas full coverage pa ngayong Kosas concealer kesa sa Izzy & Co eh. But I mean, duh, it's an international brand. But if you're looking for an affordable version, just go for Izzy & Co. Speaking of full coverage, almost like Kosas, I would say the concealer ng Lucky Beauty is like Kosas. After ko ma-blend yung concealer na yan, I use latte ng Lucky Beauty and then I just dab it here and in here and in here. You can tell right away, mas full coverage siya kesa sa Izzy & Co compared kanina. So I'm just gonna take my brush and then blend the Kosas concealer. This will highlight the shadow na naiwan ng first concealer and it'll brighten your eye and make you look like you had sleep. I love this brush, I swear. This is a game changer for me. Diba? The Kosas concealer, oh. Ang fresh, oh. Pak. With the skin prep pa. This is like more dewy girly, eh. But trust me, even if it looks dewy, it's not heavy. Like I've said, I hate the feeling of heavy makeup. When it comes to my makeup sa morning, I don't put anything on my nose. Siguro just like graze lang, ganyan-ganyan lang. Kasi sunglasses, para at least madaling i-blend. Then whatever stuff, I just like do this on my forehead. Then I blend the Lucky Beauty concealer. You can see the consistency ng Lucky Beauty. It's almost just as same as Kosas. Pero the texture, if you feel it in person, mas thick si Kosas compared kay Lucky Beauty. Pero mas skin-like si Kosas. So I put that on. Whatever's left, I just blend the concealer away. Sometimes I even use my fingers, ganyan. And then there. After I already placed concealer on, this is like also doubling as my base. Whatever's left sa concealer brush, any redness that I see, this is my nose, my mga pink tones, I just graze whatever's left here. I'm not gonna add any more product. Whatever's left lang talaga dito. Kasi if I add more, it's gonna look cakey and then I'm just gonna be bothered by the whole day. I don't want to be bothered. So after that, I set my under eyes. When it comes to natural makeup, na parang ayoko magmukhang naka-makeup ako, I use Lucky Beauty's powder. I love Get Ready With Me. Get Ready With Me for me is kailangan plakado. Flawless, yan. But if I just go for a natural look, I would use Lucky Beauty. Before I do that, by the way, let's put blush. Alright, Malcolms, I have 3 blush options when it comes to natural makeup. I always go for cream blushes. I don't use powder kasi cream blushes are more forgiving sa skin pag pawisin ka at pag tag-init kasi it just looks like skin and you can just use your fingers. This is Lucky Beauty's blush. This is in the shade Crush. Ang ganda nito. Plus, sobrang long-lasting niya. Then, I use Vice Cosmetics in One True Pink. Alam niyo, I'm not gonna use this kasi you've seen me use this countless times. And then, I use Lovely Cosmetics, either No Calls Please or Fave Color. I think you saw me use this already, yung No Calls Please. We're gonna be using Fave Color. This side, I'm gonna use Lucky Beauty. I also use a blush brush like so. Ganito. This is is a contour brush. This is kay Lovely Cosmetics. I normally use a contour brush to apply my blush kasi my bone structure, gusto ko lifted siya. So I contour as opposed to use a blush brush. Kasi what I notice, if I use a blush brush, pag ganun siya, it weighs my face down. So I use a contour brush para I lift it up. Then I just brush upwards. No cream blush. I haven't set my face, by the way. Just gonna get a little bit. Then stamp on my face. Here's a tip. If you guys want to look fresh, overdose the blush. Don't care what people say. Put a lot of blush kasi it just freshens you up. Look, this side looks already youthful compared to this side, you know, with the color. It makes you look cherubic and fresh. Sobrang long lasting ng blush na to kasi I remember, nag-gym ako. Yeah, I used the gym to like test makeup, by the way. I just brush upwards. Just like a C. And then on the other side, I use Lovely Cosmetics. This is in fave color. What I normally do is I just put like a dot like that, and then I swirl it around until it's almost like blended. And then whatever's left, I just like do one dot here. Then I go back to the brush and I do this. Since it's flat, I'll just do this and blend it up. That way, I'm not using too much cream products. Notice this, mas ano siya, softer yung application niya. Alam nyo, I just also want to share. Lovely Cosmetics blushes does not move. If you're on a budget and you want a blush that will stay on forever, Lovely Cosmetics got you, babes. I don't contour, I don't bronze, I just blush. Also, when you have blush on your face, it takes away the fact that people can't tell you're wearing foundation or concealer because they're just focused on your blush and they're like, oh, she's wearing blush. That's her makeup. Especially men because they're fucking stupid. They can't even tell if you're wearing makeup or not anyway, so what's the fucking point? And then I go back to my under eyes, I look up, tapos binablend ko lang yung mga nag-crease lang para hindi dun magkawala sa blush ko. Then, when I set my under eyes, I use this brush. Going back to Lucky Beauty, this is in the shade Kaki nga pala. I just load up the brush. This is how I set my under eyes para hindi mag-crack yung lines. Again, look up, blend again. Make sure there's no lines. Just dab, dab, dab. Make sure you dab, don't swipe all the time because it's gonna wipe off the product. Once you feel like there's no more lines, you go back to this brush on your hand and stamp it. Don't swipe, just again stamp. Once you're doing that, make sure everything is set and then you look straight. Then you'll notice, compare this one to this one. When you look straight, that's the time you set it like that. I know it's like a lot of process, pero it's small details like that na minsan hindi natin napapansin. It actually makes a difference in your makeup. It makes you look fake. And that's the whole point, babes. You want to look fresh and fake and pretty, bitch, to achieve pretty privilege. I just set my lids. Let's do the other eye again and then blend the concealer again. Take your brush again and set the concealer. Again, when you're setting, don't look down, just look straight like this until you feel like everything is set in place. Then you look straight. Notice it's like brighter and it looks smoother. When it comes to the rest of my face, I take a fluffier brush, ito lang. Then I graze my face with a powder just so that it's matte and then may tint lang ng color. I don't like my face to be shiny as much kasi the products I use already makes my face slightly shiny. I like to keep it clean. I use a very fluffy brush. This is from Lovely Cosmetics. I love their brushes, by the way. It's so soft. I don't wear eyeshadow. I just leave my eyes alone. And I would suggest investing in lash extensions because they make it pretty. No, swear. Less hassle. Just do your makeup and you're done. You wake up pretty, babes. Oh, diba? Instant fresh na. Hindi ka nag-effort. Tapos also, I have this habit that I kept my makeup routine very minimal kasi don't you hate those times na whenever you're doing your makeup, nagkakagulo? That's why I always use minimal makeup even if I have special occasions kasi I just don't like fixing yung kalat na nangyari. And I also have this habit na kada gamit ko, isasauli ko sa pwesto. Diba minsan may habit tayo na ilalagay sa gilid. After ko gamitin, ilalagay ko na agad siya dito on its designated area. That's why I feel like it's also nice to have a container na ganito. And then once I set my face, whatever's left in the blush brush, I like to go over kasi may pigments pa to eh. So I just like to go over my cheeks with it. Don't rub, just stamp lang. After that, I do my brows. When it comes to my brows, the only thing that's super long-lasting, sweat-resistant, and everything, oh my god, get ready with me, the brow lift. I also got questions if which is better, get ready with me, brow lift, or Lucky Beauty. I'll be fucking for real. Get ready with me, brow lift is better. It's so good. It's not wet, it's like drier, and it's easy to maneuver given the brushes. I use the groom side. I just push my brows up like that. So once my brows is pushed up like that, I do it on the other side. Now that I have my brows polished, I let it set muna a little bit. Then I take the laminate side and then I set the brows like so. I also make sure I take off any excess product. Don't be intimidated. It comes off as white. Ganyan. Medyo may puti-puti sa kilay. Once it dries, it just turns clear. When you use this, you don't need to keep going on. Just ganyan lang. That's enough, girl. It'll lay your brows in place. That's why you have the groom already, babe. So you can map out your brows where you want it to be. After that, I let that dry. This is the moment, since I'm letting my eyebrows dry, I take my time to do final details like this. When it comes to highlights, two things. It's either I wear highlight or just skip it altogether. But syempre, let's say if I'm on vacation and then I want to look extra cute, I will wear highlight. The only highlight I would recommend na parang sweat-proof, it looks good, it smells good, it feels good. Get ready with me. Paris. Ugh, the shit, babes. I don't even use a brush to put this on. I just do that and then I take my fingers, I do this. This instantly will make your skin look like it's wet and people will think you're not wearing makeup. No, swear. People will think, oh, she's not wearing makeup. She looks so pretty because her skin is so luminous. But you're like, oh no, I'm sorry, babe. You're so fucking stupid. I'm wearing makeup. But I won't tell you that because again, you're a fucking idiot. And men don't give a shit. Do stuff for yourself because men are fucking stupid. All you can do is just use them. And I guess love them. Diba? Oh my god. And it smells amazing. See, this is why I love this highlighter. It doesn't look like makeup. I don't also like to look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. I want people to think I'm wearing a lot of makeup, but I'm like, oh yeah, this is just like the bare fucking minimum. So I'm just gonna put that on my brow bone and then here on my... Diba? It's so fresh. And then I just put a little bit dot on my nose right here. And then I don't need to be bothered kung matanggal siya kasi who cares? Can you believe wala tong base? Wala tong foundation, be? Just so you know, it's so easy. If hindi lang ako nag-tutorial ngayon, I would seriously be done in 15 minutes. After I feel like my brows are dry, it's clear na. I use this brow. This is Choo Beauty in the shade gray brown. Kung ano yung kilay dyan, I just trace what's there and then I just extend the tail. Just tiny strokes. I focus on the tail and then if I feel like I have my ideal brows, I'll just shape it like so. Then on the front parts of my brows, I just do light strokes because I don't want it to be boxy. There you go. Then on the other side, I'm just gonna do the same. Make sure they're equal. They're even, I mean. The brows are on, and then let's head to the lips. Alright, Malcolm. After I have my makeup on, the setting spray I use, this is Get Ready With Me setting spray. Best setting spray ever. This is what I learned kay Miss Lynn. Ganito siya mag-setting spray. Parang 1, 2, 3. That's it. Tama na. No, no. Ayan, I just let it dry. I go back to my powder brush. I take a little bit of this. I just set the T-zone just here. I don't set my entire face kasi may powder na yan. It'll dry out. I just want extra matteness on this side of my face. Here, here, and then here. Just basically the T-zone because I don't like the T-zone to be shiny. I don't know how people just think that it looks cute. It looks dirty. Yeah, it looks fucking gross. Whenever I see someone in their T-zones like oily, I'm like, babes, it's not dewy, it's oily. Give her a retouch, babes. Then I leave this alone because first of all, wala siyang base makeup. It has the highlight and I don't like to set it because eventually it'll just dry on its own kasi it'll evaporate. Alam nyo, before I go to the lipstick, I forgot. Naglagay ako ng eye cream and I forgot to tell it. This is the Face Republic Blooming Collagen Eye Booster. This is so nice. Maganda yung packaging. Na you can just like put dots. And then with this eye cream, I use this in the morning kasi what's so nice about it, pansin nyo may mga ibang eye cream that when you put it on your under eyes, parang medyo it's still wet, hindi siya na-absorb. Ito like when you massage it on your under eyes, it just absorbs and it feels so smooth and it smells so good, pero it doesn't irritate the eyes. I forgot to mention it kasi so many stuff in front of me, babes. Alright, when it comes to my lippy recommendations, I have like lip tints and lipsticks. Lip tints I like are Choo Beauty's lipstick in Pink Guava and in Cool Lychee.
Drip, drip, face. Give you a kiss, kiss, I'll be okay. Drip, drip, lemonade. I need your kiss, kiss to be okay.
The next lip tints I have is Barren Bliss. This is in Never Settle. Oh my god, that's so fitting. Never settle for the bare minimum. And then we have is Chance.
Drip, drip, face. Give you a kiss, kiss, I'll be okay. Drip, drip, lemonade. I need your kiss, kiss to be okay. Every time I'm getting closer, I tend to pull myself away.
Alam niyo mga curls, what I really like about the lip tint formulas na mga to is they stain the lips but they don't dry out the lips. Kasi pansin ko sa lip tint, they bunch up kasi parang pag nagda-dry yung water niya, nagiging dry lip siya. And then when you do touch up, it looks dirty. Whereas this one, it just looks like this. And then let's say when your lip tint fades, it just leaves a cuter, even looking tint na mas clean siya tignan without it looking dry. That's why I like these lip tint formulas. Alright, when it comes to lipsticks naman mga curls, I really enjoy the formula ng Izzy & Co and Get Ready With Me. They last so long kahit lipstick bullet sila. The shades I use are Opus, Ingenue, and then I use Cheesecake Supremacy. I also use Novu, I use Soiree, and I use Margarita. Those are my shades talaga. And also mga girls, I just want to share, this is like my gym pouch. Literally, ito yung dinadala ko sa gym kasi andito yung mga lipsticks ko. Yeah, I bring lipsticks to the gym and I wear lipstick to the gym, bitch. Okay, leave me alone. So for this video naman mga girls, I kind of want to wear a lipstick. I think we're gonna go for Ingenue ng Izzy & Co. Hold on, let me just wear it and then we'll move on how to smell good, bitch. Alright, so I have Ingenue on my lips. Alam niyo mga girls, what I really like about Izzy & Co.'s lipstick and Get Ready With Me, they feel comfortable on the lips. I don't feel like I'm wearing lipstick, and trust me, they last long kasi whenever I go to the gym, I wear lipstick and then I keep sipping on my tumbler. It doesn't come off. I promise you that. Alright mga girls, so we're done with the makeup. So this is the finished look, super chill. I'm gonna be sharing you some tips how I smell good pag mainit, gym, beach. Alam nyo, I'll be your big ate na rin, even when you're having an intimate moment with your partner. I'm gonna be sharing some tips that I normally use and some products that I feel confident and I feel I smell good. Kasi especially on the daily basis, whether it would be a normal day or a sexy time, iba yung feeling eh when you feel good. I have some tips and products that I would share. Some are normal and actually may isa na medyo extreme, but my god, it's super life-changing. I want to start from head to toe. These are hair care products. Alam nyo, I want to start off first with shampoo. Oof, this is kind of expensive, pero my god. This is Grafen Midnight Velvet Shampoo. I know it's a bit expensive and you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck? This is like so expensive for a shampoo. Let me tell you, this smells like a spa. May story time ako neto, so I would only recommend you use this if you're gonna go out or special event or let's say bar or whatever, or traveling and you just want your scalp to smell good. Kasi let's be real, one of the first things that sweats pag mainit is your scalp. Especially if you have thick hair, you do this and then you do this and you smell it. Babes, it smells worse than your scrotum, babes. It smells worse than your asshole. Like, let's be fucking for real, babes. So this is what I used when I was in Harry Styles concert. Kamakailan lang. And by the way, I'm so sorry if he's watching this or not. I don't care. Yung katabi kong lalaki, pogi ka sana. Alam mo yung parang konyo na Pinoy na, yeah, like, parang like konyo. I think like Maria Clara's like parang yung ganon, yung social. Mayaman kayo, afford niyo yung ticket sa lower box, pero ang baho mo, bro. Amoy araw siya, babe. Magjowa sila. So katabi ko sila. Dito ako. Oh my god, I swear, what if they're watching? You know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be fucking honest, babes. Kaya lumayo ako eh. Buti na lang, malapit kami sa stairs. So kami ni Kat, nanood kami ng concert. Nasa stair kami banda. Malayo sa kanya. Anyway, here's the tea about the shampoo. Dito ako, ito yung guy, ito yung girl. Galing kami sa labas, nag-picture-picture kami sa labas sa Philippine Arena. And if you've been to Philippine Arena sa Pampanga, Bulacan, it's really hot. Pinawisan ako ng onte sa scalp and then sa chest, na onte, like the normal, pinawisan ako. We got in, aircon naman malamig, so nag-cool down na ako. When I got to the chair, I smelled a distinct smell na parang ganito. These are the notes: peach, jasmine, cedarwood, and musk. Sabi ko, sobrang musky. Akala ko at first, yung lalaki yun, at saka yung jowa niya na girl. I was like, ang bango, sino yun? Yung guy umalis, para magkatabi sila. Doon ko na-amoy na parang, sino yun? Amoy araw na, parang amoy, pabango na lalaki na amoy araw. So yung umalis siya, so nawala yung amoy na yun. So I was like, baka nga siya yun. I still smell that distinct smell ng perfume. Ganito yung amoy. Sabi ko, sino ba yun? Akala ko yung girl. Ang bango ni ate, siya ba yun? After like maybe 20 minutes, bumalik yung guy. Si girl naman yung umalis. I still smell this distinct smell. Babes, I'm not fucking lying. Then, bumalik na naman yung amoy araw na lalaki. Sabi ko, utang ina, baho talaga nito, ang puta. Tapos, after like 10 minutes, pumunta yung guy sa labas. And I still fucking smell it. All this time, it was me. My scalp. I'm not kidding. I swear. For the last attempt, just to confirm na ako ngayon, kasi nakaklip ako eh. While no one was looking, I did, oh my god, it was me. Invest in a perfume grade shampoo. It's life-changing. I also have one recommendation. Hindi ko siya mahanap. It's called July Me. I'll just put a picture over here. Para siyang conditioner. You leave it on your hair. You don't wash it off. Just dry your hair with a blow dry. It's perfume for your hair. Invest in that. Alam nyo, before bumaho yung kilikili nyo, let's be real. Your scalp, una yan babaho. Kahit sa gym napansin ko yan. The first thing that sweats on me, like in an intense workout talaga, it's not my face or my armpits or my singit or my groin or whatever, babes. It's my scalp. People see it it visually that you're sweating. That's why it's expensive. Sabi ko, gets. Noong una when I first got this, it's perfume grade. Also good siya for hair fall. Meron sila mga FDA stuff, so it's safe. Kahit sabihin natin perfume grade siya, it's still safe for your scalp. And I mean, girl, look at my hair. Pure buyag. Invest in a perfume grade shampoo. Alam nyo, I swear, Korean skincare, so good. Korean hair care, different level. Ugh, I highly recommend this. It smells so good. I actually have another variant neto. I'll try the rose version, pero ito ang bango. This is Midnight Velvet shampoo. That was its crowning moment, and I was like, you know what? That shampoo is something else. Akalain mo yun, I've smelled it, and then hindi ko pala katabi yun, and I was like, oh my god. Tapos bumalik sila, be. May dalang nachos. Fucking inambaho, boy. Anyways, that's a cute story time sa concert, and it's so funny. If you're watching yung katabi ko sa Harry Styles, I'm sorry. I'm just being honest, babe. My nose is really sensitive. Itong nose na to, it's so maarte. She's mean. She's a bitch. And also at the same time, I mean, you can afford lower box. Why can't you just afford smelling good, right? That's the first product sa hair. Trust me. Second product I use, this is the Graphene Root Booster Ampule. Again, same brand kasi nag-shopping ako doon and I was like, you know what, let's try this perfume shampoo. Ganito ako mag-shopping eh. Which also mga girls, I just want to say, thank you also mga girls na I'm able to do this kasi shopping and sharing stuff like this is my passion. Mga kakikayan. I just like sharing what I buy. Na parang, oh, look at this. Thank you so much for making me able to do it. Hauls is my passion. Sharing knowledge is basically my passion. So yun. Ewan ko, kind of random. So bumili ako neto. I was like, you know what, let's buy a cute skincare for the scalp kasi I have new hair extensions. And yun nga, I want to take care of my scalp more. I'm not getting any younger. This is like an anti-hair loss, hair complete nutrition. Basta pang anti-hair fall siya and also pang scalp cleansing. I did not expect the feels on the scalp. You know what it feels like? It's so minty and it smells like apples. You know apple juice sa Burger King? Make it a fragrance that's appealing. It smells like that, babes. I swear to God, it smells amazing. Usually, ang ginagawa ko, I put one drop, and then I get my hands and then I massage my scalp. Sobrang sarap, ang lamig, tapos it feels so relaxing. Yung lamig niya, it doesn't go away. First, kunyari na-dry mo yung hair mo, you don't feel it in your scalp. Once mapawisan ka, parang iti-trigger niya ulit yung lamig. Comparing to Head & Shoulders na spray, if you're new to my channel, it looks like this. Na-recommend ko siya before. Comparing to that, you guys, mas okay to. Yung sa Head & Shoulders, pag spray mo sa scalp mo, malamig. Pag na-dry siya, mawawala. Mabango siya. The coolness will stay like a couple of hours, mawawala. Pero yung bango nandun pa din. Pero ito, girl, diba pag nainitan ka, papapawisan yung scalp mo, manunumbalik yung lamig. I don't know how they do it. Manunumbalik yung lamig, tapos yung amoy mismo ng serum, babalik yung amoy niya. That's what I smelled eh. Like parang itong dalawang napaghalo na amoy. That's what I smelled ng Harry Styles concert. And nakaklip ako noon, tapos ang init-init, tapos pinawisan ako noon ha. Kasi it was like really hot, but I smelled it. It's so good. It's like something you would smell in a spa. That's the best thing I can describe it. Sobrang lamig and relaxing na amoy niya. I really, really enjoyed it. So, besides the hair care benefits niya na it's like anti-hair loss and scalp cleansing, actually, yung effects sa yung anti-hair loss bonus na yun. Pero yung sarap ng feeling. Girl, imagine like katingko on your scalp minus the amoy tita. That's how I can describe it. Then second, this is the only dry shampoo I use. Alam nyo, bantayan nyo to. Minsan nagsisale to. I got this for only 99 pesos. Usually 199 siya, pero pag nagsisale siya, 99 pesos siya. So, hoarded na. This is like a Chinese brand. I'm not sure. It's like Make Create. Sobrang ganda. This is the only dry shampoo I use. Alam nyo, pagdating sa dry shampoo, I don't use European products. I use Asian products kasi, number one, they get our hair texture. And number two, pagdating sa amoy, I don't know ha. Usually American or European products smells like garbage. I'm sorry, not to be racist or what. But these smells so gross. Tapos, alam mo yung tipong it makes your hair heavy and saturated. I don't like that feels. Unlike ito, sobrang gaan niya sa hair. And I have hair extensions ha. And now, finally, I don't wash my hair every day. I wash my hair every other day. Kahit my hair is basang-basa sa pawi sa gym, I just let it dry for 15 minutes and then I put the spray on, then rub it. It will instantly be parang bagong wash. So I really enjoy this and mura lang siya. Compared to Batiste, it's like kind of expensive and it smells gross and it makes your hair like heavy. Alam po yung feeling yung may dry shampoo tas parang it feels, pag hinawakan mo yung hair mo, hindi siya yung smooth na ganito, na parang naghihiwalay, parang nagbubuo-buo, like kadiri. I like this lang. I don't use other dry shampoos. Tapos yung amoy neto, hindi siya humahalo sa pawis. Kung ano amoy niya, yun na yun. It smells very fresh and clean. If I were to describe the scent, it just smells like fresh linen laundry. Very mild, not too strong. Kasi pag nahalo ng pawis yung dry shampoo, baho eh. So, yun. If you're gonna get a dry shampoo, shampoo ito lang. Pink and green. Okay siya. Alright, mga girls. So moving on to the next product, let's do body care. One of my best kept secrets talaga when I go out or I'm gonna be intimate with someone or I just have to wear lotion pero I want to smell good na kahit mapawisan ako ng onte, maamoy ko yun. I use these two talaga. This is my favorite. This is the Vaseline Fresh and Bright Cooling. Sobrang lamig na to sa balat. Ginagawa ko ganito. I just pump it like this. Then this is the e.l.f. Nano White Dose. Actually, para siyang whitening, ganon. Pero girl, I love it for the smell. I just put like 1 drop. So I have that there. I just mix it like that. Put it all over my skin. And my God, you smell so good. Tapos, alam mo yung amoy niya. Mawawala siya. Tapos again, once kunyari na initan ka, tapos medyo nagsasweat ka na onte, it triggers the smell. And then parang kung ano yung nilagay mo sa skin mo, yun yung amoy na lalabas sa'yo. Ugh! That's what I normally use if I get intimate or I go out or I know I'm on a date that requires me to go out just so that I don't smell funky. Sometimes I get invited to golf course and then yun, I wear this because it's hot, even being on the cart. Oh my God. Kanya may pawisan ka na onting, parang, oh, it's so hot, ganun. That's what you smell like? I love that. Alright, so moving on, we have, this is my deodorant. This is Dove Ultimate Repair Dark Mark Corrector. The way I use deodorant, normally we put it here, right? I put here, 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 the back of my knees, and here. Siyempre naman pababa tayo, sis. Tas wipe off the excess. Kasi normally we don't just sweat here, eh. We have sweaty areas. So I just put deodorant on the extra sweaty areas so they stay dry. Very simple. Then next I have, this is another discovery I have. I don't always use this all the time. I only use this on times I'm gonna get intimate. He's here, ganon. Something's gonna happen tonight. This is Victoria's Secret Tease Silk Shower Oil. It's actually an oil. Lagyan mo siya sa kamay mo. You rub it, magiging lather siya. You do this last step. And then you put it on your skin, magiging bubbly siya, tapos ibabad mo siya, wash mo siya, pat dry your skin, babes. Actually, I bought so many variants. I bought a couple, pero hindi ko bet. This is the only one I like. Babes, you're gonna smell like a sex kitten. Oh my gosh. Alam nyo, like parang wino-worship ako sa, oh my God, Johnray for free. From head to toe, you will smell like this. Maybe if you have 2 kids, you're gonna have 3. That's all I'm gonna say. Then last naman mga curls, pagdating sa gabi, I usually use this. This is the Vaseline Glutathione Serum Boost Lotion. Alam nyo, binigay lang to sa akin when I was in the Ponds event. Sobrang bango nito. Oh my God. Alam nyo, it's a night lotion, but I use it in the morning. It smells like a skincare. Alam mo yung mga skincare na light? Ganun lang yung amoy niya, girl. I'll be shameless. Ikukwento ko na yung fucking life ko, whatever. I have Italian friends with benefits. Yeah, so sobrang galing niya. Hindi ako nakatis. I was like, you know what? Let's be friends with benefits. Yeah, ako nagsabi. Every time, pag pupunta siya sa bahay, kasi we're like neighbors. We're like 15 minutes apart from each other. Nag-aangkas siya, girl. Whenever he comes to my house, tas minsan dito siya nag-overnight kasi we, you know, bond. Every time I wear this, lagi siya nanggigigil. Lagi siya sabi sa akin na, are you teasing me? I'm like, no, I'm just using this at night. It's not my fault. Your testosterone is raging, babe. And also, mga girls, may kwento din ako. Nung sinabi ko yun, the way ko sinabi na gusto ko maging friends with benefits, diba natawa kayo? Kasi we were having breakfast sa dining area ko and I was like, I want to tell you something. Because I was thinking, tapos sabi sa akin, don't think too much, you'll be stressed. Sabi ko, no, you're the one who's stressed. Tapos sabi niya, okay, is it important or stupid? Tapos sabi ko, it's stupid. Tapos sabi niya, then why tell me? Okay, fine. So, I was thinking, we should be friends with benefits. Tapos sabi niya sa akin, oh, let's not label it. If I want to see you again, I would want to see you. If I vibe with a person, I would like to see you again. And since I like you, I'd like to see you more often, not just for and we could just hang out, go on a date. If that was the old me without the ashwagandha and all the supplements in my brain supplements, I would be all giddy at super kilig. But deep inside, I'm like, yeah, sure. Cool. As long as I get my benefit, you know? I don't know, like ever since now, wala akong attachment on anything. I just don't care. And you know what? I love it. Ang daming story time na tong lotion na to. You know what? Vaseline, you're the MVP. I fucking love you. Alright, Malker. So before we go on to fragrance recommendations, I just also want to alliterate, please lang, mabangong bibig. Kasi meron akong crush ulit. Influencer. Alam nyo, this influencer I'm talking about, he's like the only Filipino guy I like. Kasi, di ba, alam nyo naman, I'm only into Europeans and foreigners. Kasi gusto ko yung mindset nila, mas matured. Pang Pinoy kasi ano eh, isip bata na sad boy, manipulative, tsaka nananakit. Foreigner kasi princess treatment eh. So, I'm sorry. Anyways, he's like the only Filipino guy I like. He's an influencer, but his breath fucking stinks. Just use breath shit, okay? So I'll link these below. No explain it needed. Alright, Malka, so moving on to fragrance recommendations. I have fragrance here that are clean, long-lasting, and also perfect for summer. Kahit mainit talaga. I have here, this is Open Sky. This is from Bath & Body Works. I really love this. Actually, bawas na bawas siya kasi this is the only thing I use sa gym. These are my ride or die talaga. This brand, when it comes to smelling clean, I fucking love this brand. This is Clean Skin. I've been using this since last year. Na-promote ko pa nga to last year eh. Look, this smells really good. This brings also good memories to me. Then next I have here, this is Clean Rain. This smells so good. It smells like bamboo, clean, light, fresh, aquatic. This one smells very seductive, but clean and innocent. You smell like a fucking virgin with this one. This is Clean Skin. I fucking love this one. And I get compliments every time I wear this. Next, of course, syempre hindi to mawawala. This is very sexy Nightline Victoria's Secret oil. Can I just say, you all went crazy on this. Nag-trending ako sa mga Facebook groups, nag-trending ako everywhere without the use of TikTok. Sorry, bitch. That's how powerful we are. This is a Satin Body Oil. You don't need to spritz it like this. You just spritz it on your hand, pat it lang, pat mo lang ganyan, and that's enough. It will stay on your skin for close to 2 days. Not kidding. Then next naman about curls, I have here, this is Ariana Grande Mod Blush, and meron din ako vanilla nandun sa bag kasi ginamit ko siya sa Harry Styles concert. Oh my god. I am not into vanilla scents, ha. Gourmand, I'm so against gourmand kasi pagdating sa Pinas, hot weather, gourmand is related to food. So kung mainitan ng pagkain, it's gonna get fucked up. You know what I mean? Pero Ariana Grande's vanilla, yun yung gamit ko sa Harry Styles. Sobrang bangong-bango sikat. Tapos, ang long-lasting niya. Umaalingasaw ka talaga. I usually buy decants. So, I'll link decants. And if you want full size, I'll also link it as well. Bumili talaga ako ng full size. Pati yung blush ni Ariana. Basta yung dalawa nun. Blush and vanilla. Pero personally, for me, I prefer vanilla over blush. Si blush, amoy pambata. Fresh-freshan lang, ganun. It's very light and sweet. It's almost like candy. Pero for me, ha, personally, vanilla is so sexy. Oh my god. If you're mature, if you're more of the adult, sexy and playful at the same time, go for vanilla. If you want to be girly, go for mod. That's what I can say. Like, it's very sweet, fruity, ganun. Comparing to Cloud, I prefer vanilla mod over Cloud. Cloud, sumasakit ulo ko. And vanilla ha, partida girl ha, nagbilat kami sa araw ng Philippine Arena. Just so you know, and it smelled so good. One time nga lumabas ako sa CR sa Philippine Arena, sabi ni Kat, girl, bango mo ha! Amoy ko si Ariana ka. I was like, yeah, babes, that's how good it was. Okay, so lastly mga curls, I have 3 tips that I can give, accessory tips that definitely are useful. First is this electric fan. Actually, sa kwarto, tinatamad lang akong kunin. It's a picture here. It's a Bluetooth, power bank, flashlight, electric fan in one. It's cute. Tapos, just bring a portable fan. If you're mainitin talaga at pawisin ka, nothing beats a fan. Second is this cooling spray. Na-recommend ko na to dati. Hindi nga lang ako nakabili agad. Before, yung mga times na nagbabar pa ako, ngayon ayoko na magbar. I always bring that sa bag para mag-spray. Pampalamig siya. As in, malamig siya. I'm pretty sure nag-trending siya last year. So, yeah, I would recommend that. Ganda niya. Last thing I would recommend is a bit extreme, pero my god, it's life-changing. I normally do saunas, portable sauna. Kasi I always love sauna, but I don't always get to do it. Trust me. Do consistent sauna at least 3 times a week. Kahit 15 minutes every time mag-sauna ka. It doesn't matter how long you're in the sauna. What matters is how many times you're in the sauna in the week, not how long you're in the sauna in the day. Girl, hindi na ako pinapawisan. I swear, hindi na ako pinapawisan. Put me in extreme temperatures, kahit maglakad ako under the sun, hindi ako pinapawisan. Siguro pag mababa talaga ako na napakainit, siguro mapapawisan ako parang butil-butil lang, onti-onti lang. Dati, if that was the old me, baskil na ako niyan. Even when I work out sa gym, sobrang intense workout na si hip thrust, Bulgarian split squats, RDL, tagaktak na yan sis. Pero now, ever since I've been consistent with sauna, at least 3 times a week lang. 3 times lang ako eh. Girl, yung pawis ko lang parang ganyan lang, onti lang, tas kaya lang. Trust me, I don't know the science of it, but I guess because you're putting your body on extreme temperatures na parang sanay na siya sa init. Alam mo yun? Yung katawan ko, in terms of like pawisin talaga ako. Kunyari, pinawisan na ako. Kahit pumunta ako sa aircon, it will still take me like 5 minutes. You understand me? Parang magpapapaypay pa ako, parang tumigil lang siya na pawis. But girl, trust me, with sauna, since parang sobrang sanay na yung katawan ko sa extreme heat, I don't get oily. Pag kunyari, let's say I go to a cool temperature, instantly my body will stop sweating. Parang, okay na siya. Girl, I don't know why. Pero alam nyo, here's the thing. Kasi I noticed when I was on dates or when I'm like intimate, especially with foreigners, hindi sila pinapawisan masyado. I'm like, how? Tapos ako pawis na pawis. He's the one doing the work and I'm just laying there and I'm like sweating my ass off. How? Oh my gosh. Tapos parang I noticed, lagi sila nakabilit sa araw. Also, part of their routine, nagsasana sila. And I was like, you know what? Let's try this shit. They're so used to high temperatures na lagi nakabilit sa araw and gano'n. Eh, tayo naman mga Pinoy, takot tayo sa init at araw eh, kasi ayaw natin umitim, diba? So I was like, you know what? Let's go to a sauna. Let's practice intense heat. Let's put our body through it. And lo and behold, kung mapapawisan ako sa sobrang init, parang boop, boop, boop. sobrang manageable. I swear, a portable sauna, life-changing. And there's so many health benefits besides not sweating a lot, you know? Since also your body is used to sweating everything out, that's one tip that I would give extreme. You don't need to try it, but if you're interested, I'll link the portable sauna down below. Pero for me, oh my God, my skin is glowing. Sobrang light ng feeling. I just love sauna. If I get the chance to do sauna, I'll always do a sauna every day. Pero syempre, my hair cannot be washed every day. Alright, Malcro, so that concludes this video of our summer-proof makeup tutorial plus how to smell good. What do you guys think? Like, comment down below which of the products are you most likely gonna get and also the tips you're gonna do. And of course, Malcurls, if you found this video interesting and helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And of course, Malcurls, very important is to stay mashikep. My mother. How's the cream? Bye!